Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hello, my dear students of Benguet State University. Welcome to our online class. I am your teacher, John Lasea. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my lecture in our laboratory subject of Systems Integration in Architecture 2. Today I discuss the laboratory hands-on activity number 13 entitled Update a Record, Update Profile. I have already opened and browsed this web page. Let us interact, observe, and test. Let us log in. I fill up the username and password. Next, I click the Submit button. I click the Profile menu and then select Update. Let us modify some information of his profile. I alter his ID picture. I change his address. I change his username to Masipag1. Next, I click the Update button. And then click Yes. And then click OK. I will click the Close button. And then click Yes. Let us log out. Click Yes. And let us log in once again to verify if the information changed are updated successfully. I click the Sign Up menu and then log in. I fill up the username, Masipag1, password. Next, I click the Submit button. I click the Profile menu and then select Update. As you can see, the ID picture together with the address and then the username are updated successfully. Let us go over the steps how the web page updates a record profile so that you can understand and follow how it was developed. Step number 1. The user member logins successfully. Step number 2. The user member clicks Profile menu and selects Update. Step number 3. The web server searches member profile and displays its information at the center panel. Step number 4. The user member changes some of his profile. Step number 5. The user member clicks the Update button. Finally, step number 6. The web server updates his profile. Next, let us proceed at the index.html file. In the JavaScript codes, the three global variables, namely first name, middle name, last name, contain the user member's name upon login successfully. I assign the ID name hashtag update menu to the update menu item. The instruction $hashtag update menu.click function is the event handler for the update menu item. When the user member clicks the update menu item, the instruction $hashtag container.load loads and displays the update.html file to the center panel. Next, let us proceed at the update.html file. The design layout of update membership profile is written inside the div class container under the form ID name update member form. The action add.php will not be followed or performed because I use Ajax function instead of form submit. Therefore, the action add.php is not used or applied. Next, when the update.html is loaded in place at the center panel, the client PC runs the instruction $Ajax function inside the $document ready function explicitly. The $Ajax function allows us to open a web page file and pass some data. The URL parameter is where you specify the file to open. The data::gquery.param is where you indicate the data to pass. The variable names param first name, param middle name, and param last name are variables that I name. The search.php together with the three data parameters are sent to the web server. The purpose why I pass the three data, namely first name, middle name, and last name, is to access the profile data of the member if it matches the first name, middle name, and last name. The data type parameter contains JSON or JavaScript object notation, and it indicates the package data format that the web server will send to the client PC after processing the search.php file. Next, let us proceed at the search.php file where the web server processes this file. The $post param first name is sent by the client PC and it is stored in the variable $first name. The $post param middle name contains the middle name of the user member sent by the client PC and it is stored in the variable $middle name. The $post param last name contains the last name of the user member sent by the client PC and it is stored in the variable $last name. The variable array $list is used as a container of data to be sent in a JSON package format. Next, the database object $memberdb is instantiated. If the $memberdb connect is true, then it selects the database name bank. If the condition $result is equal to true is true, then it invokes the method search ID number and it searches and gets the member's ID number. The access ID number is used to search and get the member's username and password. Next, it invokes the method fetch username password. It searches and gets the member's username and password. Then it invokes the method fetch member profile and it searches and gets the member's profile. The instruction echo JSON underscore encode with an argument $list converts the array $list into JSON package format and sends it to the client PC. Next, here is the definition of the method search ID number that search and get the member's ID number. The SQL statement searches and retrieves the member's profile if and only if it matches the first name, middle name, and last name. When there is a match or hit, then the instruction $ID number is equal to strip slashes open parenthesis $row ID number accesses the ID number of the member. Next, here is the definition of the method fetch username password that search and get the member's username and password. The SQL statement searches and retrieves the member's user account if and only if it matches the ID number. When there is a match or hit, then the instructions $username is equal to strip slashes $row username accesses the member's username and $password is equal to strip slashes open parenthesis $row password accesses the member's password. Next, here is the definition of the method fetch member profile that search and get the member's profile. The SQL statement searches and retrieves the member's profile if and only if it matches the first name, middle name, and last name. Next, here is the continuation of the code definition of the method fetch member profile because the code is lengthy. When there is a match or hit, then the following instructions retrieve the member's profile. Next, here is the continuation of the definition of the method fetch member profile. The instruction $list is equal to array with these many lines of code stores, gathers the member's profile and stores into the array named $list. The array $list contains the member's profile plus the username and password. The array $list is converted into a JSON package format, and then later on it will be sent to the client PC by the web server. Next, when the web server runs the instruction echo JSON_encode with an argument $list in the search.php, then the web server send the array $list JSON package to the update.html client PC, and the success function event handler receives the JSON package and stores in the formal parameter variable data. The following codes display the member's profile at the center panel. Next, on the update membership profile, the $update member form that submit function is the event handler for the update button. If the user clicks the update button, then the client PC executes the submit function. If the new password matches the verified password, then it displays a confirmation box with the question, do you really want to update member record? And if the user member clicks the yes button, then it invokes the update member method, and it will pass the argument form_data that contains his profile. Next, here is the definition of the method update member with a formal parameter variable form_data, or the argument being passed. This definition of the method update member is triggered when the user member clicks the update button. The instruction $Ajax function sends a request to the web server to process the update.php file. The URL parameter contains the update.php file. The method of passing data is post. The data to be passed is form_data. The data type package format is XML. Next, let us proceed at the update.php file, where the web server processes the contents of this file. First and foremost, I wrote HTML codes in the update.html, where it duplicately copies the picture for the purpose of passing this picture to the web server. The type is hidden, meaning it will not display in the web page. If the user member changes his picture, then the command file_get_contents will load the picture contents and store it to the variable $textID picture. Otherwise, the same picture and the save ID picture is used to update the picture profile. Next, here are the declared memory variables to store those members' profile being passed by the client PC. I declared a variable named $XMLData to hold the result of update and later sent to the client PC. Next, the database object $member_db is instantiated. If the $member_db connect is true, then it selects the database name bank. If the condition $result is equal to true is true, then it invokes the method updateMember, and it updates the member's profile to the member table. Then it invokes the updateUserAccount, and it updates the member's user account to the user table. Next, the following codes prepare the XML data package to be sent to the client PC. An example XML data package containing the result, the record is updated successfully. Next, here is the definition of the method updateMember that update the member's profile to the member table. The SQL command update statement is used to update the record contents of a table. The syntax is update table, set column 1 is equal to new underscore value 1, comma, and so on. And then the where condition is optional. The following codes update the member's profile if and only if it matches the ID number. Next, here is the definition of the method updateUserAccount that update the member's user account to the user table. The following codes update the member's user account if and only if it matches the ID number. I have posted your third laboratory hands-on exercise in our Google Classroom. Please answer them and accomplish it. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? I may be climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this all is leading to, I wanna make it with you. I really think that we can make it, girl. Write your comments or questions down below or post it in our Google Classroom. That ends our topic for today. I hope you have learned in my class. Thank you for watching. God bless us.